Hello, today I would like to share with you my way of calculation of fabric, how much to buy actually, how many yards. I made a lot of curtains in my life and I consider myself quite experienced. Before you actually buy the fabric for your curtain, I recommend you to buy pleating tape. They're very different tapes and you have to choose which one you want. It all depends how many pleats you want in your curtain. I have here just a basic tape which I prefer honestly, and I will show you my curtains at the end of this video. Why I'm saying that you have to buy this tape first, because when you have this tape then you can decide and buy the pins also. See, they have a hook. There are two different types actually, longer and shorter. They're different lengths also, and you have to choose which you prefer, but it doesn't matter, so it's just your choice. You need measurement or width of your window. Say your window is say 15 inches, just as an example, 15 inches or 33 centimeters, it doesn't matter. So that's the measurement, and using this tape we just start folding or pleating it as you want your curtains to be pleated. All pockets here, see the little pockets, they are designed for the pins. And you have to decide which pins do you want to use, this, or you want shorter pleating tape. There are different widths also available. So, and say you buy this tape, and now, like I have here, and now I have to decide how frequent I want the folds and how deep folds I want to have on my curtains. For example, I want to have this kind of pleats, like skipping two. I'll show you now. So say I pull it into this pocket and then into this pocket, and that's my first pleat. Then I want to skip two and connect these two pleats also. Oops, sorry. So this and this. So I'm skipping one pocket and pulling it into the third one. So just skipping one, and so on and so on until I get the width of my window. I said it's 15 inches, right? So I will continue just to make it clear, right? So two I'm skipping again, and I am using this pocket, skipping one and using this. I'll do it again. Oops. First time is really tough, and then it's much easier than when they get a little bit stretched. So here. See, already one, and I can continue until I reach my size, width of my window. So how much is here? 13. So I can make one more. I skip two again, and I will pull my pin into this, skip this one and pull into this. That's it. Done. It's just a sample or example, as you want to call it. And now I have to measure if I reached already the width of my window. So here it is, already 17 inches. This is more than enough, right? And now what I have to do, just cut it off, say up to here, and remove all my pins. I'm holding this part And now I have to measure from this point till end of this tape, and that comes to 30.5 inches. So that's how much fabric I need for my window, which measures 15 inches. And this is in case I want that many pleats as I showed you. Then I will cut and stitch it to my fabric. I highly recommend you to buy fabric which is almost 3 meters width, or 3 meters, it's almost 3 yards, right? Let's imagine that this is a piece of fabric and this is the width. And it is 3 yards, right? 3 yards, yes. Or 3 meters. Now, all I have to do is just buy 30.5 inches in the length. And then for my window, to make the curtain, I have to cut off only unneeded part, because I haven't seen the window which is 3 yards long. Usually you have to cut little piece of the top, which you can use for the curtain ties or for the pillows. And that's it. You won't have any leftover fabric. So all I have to do is just buy 30.5 inches of my fabric. Now first I will show you, let me show you first my my curtain. Here is my curtain. And I made even 3, I skipped even 3 pockets here. See? And used these pins. I stitched this tape on my curtain fabric, folded it first. See, I folded the fabric and then stitched it to the top. And each this tape has a line already where you have to put the stitch. See, on your machine, on the sewing machine. And that's how I made it, all of it. And it was a 3 meter width, so this is the width of the fabric. See, this is the width of the fabric. I'll show you on my window actually now. From the top down to the bottom, it is the width of the fabric. And this is a sheer, and I'll show you on the drape on the other side. I just removed one, I took down one of them. See, that's a pleats. If you're happy with that frequency or that amount of pleats, then you can use the same tape that I did and pleat as I showed you. So see here, I skipped 3 pockets and pushed this pin between 3. So I skipped 1 and connected first and third, skipping 1 pocket in between, and pushed this pin inside. These pins actually are a little bit cheaper than these ones, but it's very hard to push them into these pockets. So what I did, I just pulled this, I opened it and squeezed them, made them narrower. Actually my husband did it. See the difference? You can change the shape of these ends and use these pins for this tape also. And then you can use them. And actually when I wash my curtains, I don't even bother removing these pins. I just wash with the pins. And it makes my life very much easier. I don't have to remove and pull them back into my curtains. And that's how I made the end. See, I folded it over, and that's the stitch goes throughout. And that's on the front side. See, that's how the pleats look like. And as I told you, so length is the width of the fabric. I trimmed or cut off only, I believe, 40 centimeters from the top, and then folded the rest. so this part is doubled. It's better to use a double fabric here to make it strong a little bit. And in that case, tape looks and just holds everything much better. So that's all that I wanted to show you in this video. Thank you very much for watching.